Hello and welcome to the Peep Show. We are Sunday, the 15th of March 2020. Sylvain Loganadin with you today for a new Peep Show, for a new live. The topic of today will be financial crisis. Is it the end of the financial system? So, this is a topic that is um, coming more and more into the mainstream medias because there are some rumors that are saying that some banks are going to fail because of the coronavirus crisis. You have a lot of banks who just suffered a lot during the last trading sessions. We lost more than 25% during the within the last 3 weeks. So what can happen next on the financial market? So this is a question that we will answer today. And to answer this question, I will just show you a chart, and not any chart. I will show you one of the chart that is the most relevant and interesting to see. This is Deutsche Bank. So Deutsche Bank is basically the biggest bank on the forex market up to date. So as you can see, Deutsche Bank was before the 2007-2008 financial crisis doing very well. The share was trading at 60, 63, 65 euros per stock per share. And then the 2008 financial crisis kicked in and just smashed Deutsche Bank basically. And Deutsche Bank never really took off again. Okay, so Deutsche Bank was, I would say, knocked out and didn't add the strengths and resources to just get back on the field and just try to hit the market again on the face. We had some rumors about a potential merger of Deutsche Bank with Commerzbank at the end of last year and early this year. We had also some rumors saying that maybe Germany will nationalize Deutsche Bank to prevent basically a financial crash and also bankruptcy, because Deutsche Bank is a systematic bank. So basically, if Deutsche Bank goes and went bankrupt, a lot of banks will also suffer, and there is definitely a systematic risk there. So we have to monitor tomorrow Deutsche Bank very carefully. The shares of Deutsche Bank were trading at 9 euros per share not long ago, and with what happened on the coronavirus, but I will even say with what happened on the monetary market and also on the energy market, Deutsche Bank just suffered a lot. And we had let me zoom into the daily chart. We had here like a 50% loss in value in the value of the Deutsche Bank share. So as you can see here, we were even trading at 10 euros per share. We are now trading at 5 euros per share. So what can happen for Deutsche Bank within the next trading session? So basically, Deutsche Bank is basically very bearish right now, and we can definitely target the 2.73 euros per share level. But this is not what is important today. What is important is to know if the German government will nationalize or not Deutsche Bank. There is definitely a systematic risk going on here, and if Deutsche Bank fails, you can definitely tell that a lot of other financial company will fail. Let me show you the example of Societe Generale, for example, which is a French bank who also lost not 50% of its market value, but 30% of its market value. We have here Societe Generale, BNP Paribas, and all those financial companies that are just distressed and under heavy pressure. Why? Because we talked earlier about what happened on the oil market and the energy market. So basically, the oil market and the WTI courses, US crude oil courses, just lost 30% of their value, and this trend will probably go even and last even more, because fundamentally the oil countries are just producing more and more and more because they didn't find an agreement during the last meeting they had in Vienna. The price, Saudi Arabia also lowered its official selling price last week. So all those factors are just stepping in and just reinforcing the selling pressure on the oil market and also on the energy market. But you will ask me, yes, Sylvain, but why is oil so important for you and for your financial company? I don't understand the links between the oil company and the energy sectors and the banks, the financial sector. This is very simple. Who is financing all the I would say the oil companies and the energy sector? Okay, there is private investors, I agree, but mostly banks. Okay, so financial institutions are exposed to that sector, to the energy sector. They finance and they help a lot of those projects. And and basically, if oil companies, if energy sectors companies, so not only companies that are producing oil, but also companies that are basically living within the oil ecosystem. So basically, companies that are producing materials for oil companies, etc. All those, I would say, satellite companies are financed by financial institution, and if they go bankrupt, the financial how to say that the books of the bank will be very well hit. All right. So basically, the balance sheets of the banks will be definitely be hit by those defaults, because those people will not be able to honor their debt, so they will default on their financing, and basically Societe Generale, BNP Paribas, Deutsche Bank, all those companies that were financing those deals were just go bankrupt, and this is why it is important to follow the oil market even more than the coronavirus case, because basically the coronavirus case will be handled, and maybe in 3-6 months it will be all over. Okay, but the oil market and the energy market is the one that will either kill the market right now, or that can even save the market if they find an agreement between Saudi Arabia and Russia. If they step back on what they've been doing for a week, and they say, okay guys, we found an agreement, we will not maybe get those official price as low as they are right now. We will hire them again, etc., and we will reduce the production. We can have financial markets that can definitely go up again. But this is not the case right now, and this is also those, I would say, low price on oil have they have a goal. All right, they are not here just to piss you off. China just China is the biggest oil consuming country, and China has been hit by the coronavirus in terms of financial, and they need lower oil prices to get back on their feet and consume oil again, and not definitely default, right? So that can also be seen and perceived as a move made from Saudi Arabia and OPEC countries to help, not OPEC countries, because it's only Saudi Arabia who finance, who lower its official selling price, but maybe it's a move to help China get back on their feet, consume oil again, and just roll, okay? And also, you can also see that the United States have been severely hit by those measures, because they have, I think, a break-even production cost at $45-50 per barrel, but Saudi Arabia can produce barrels, and the break-even point is at I think something like $19 or $18 per barrel. So they have still margin for that. So this is something that is very interesting to follow. This is a very interesting thing to follow. But if I have to tell you something, follow the oil, and you will know with a great level of certainty where and what the market will do. You can never know what the market will do, don't get me wrong there, but the oil sector and the energy sector is crucial for having a bull market. And for now, just let's just have a quick look at the oil market. But for now, we can't say that this is something that is going to be well, right? Because look, we still have room to go back and to go down, and $22 per barrel is the next major support level. So there is still 30% of downward move on the oil market. This 30% will make some company just go bankrupt, will bust some companies, some other will survive, the strongest one, and the financial sector will definitely be in distress. All right, so this is what what is waiting for us. Okay, so and this is what we have to be prepared for. Okay, an energy sector that will lose another 30%, and we will have to handle that. So this is definitely a topic that we should handle and that we have to monitor during the next trading week. All right, guys, we see each other tomorrow for a new Peep Show, same time, same location. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your question on the comment section. We read the comment every day, so if you put some comment, we will answer, no problem. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, click on the bell button and allow all the notifications so you are well aware of our new broadcast. So when we go live, you will receive a notification on your cell phone. And take care of yourself. The market is opening in less than 10 hours, so we still have time. Take care, guys, and see you tomorrow for a new Peep Show.